It's going to spin for you. I'm going to be there. Bill's going to be there. Mary is going to be there. And there's a bunch of friends along the way, and we'd love to have you with us. WMMS.com. You can still win tickets there. And if you're caller 10 right now, you will get this pair. So good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
The Alan Cox Show.
Sure, you could listen to another show, but then how would you find the puppies we've buried in boxes around the city? 100.7 WMMS.
Now, we are out tomorrow and Friday, so that's my last pair here on the show this week. I will have them again for you next week. And if you're looking for something to do, Saturday afternoon, well, morning into afternoon, I'm going to be at Circle K in Fairview Park this Saturday, giving away tickets for Captain Fun's Floating Fandango. So if you want to try to win them out and about, come by and say hi, hang for a bit. 11 to 1, I'll be at the Circle K on Lorraine Road. They're in Fairview Park with tickets for the cruise. And then next week, every day, I will have more tickets for you to win as well, all the way up to day of. And we're still giving away tickets at WMMS.com. So still plenty of chances for you to win. If you text me and beg me for them, I'm afraid I can't do anything for you there. But you can win them here starting Monday and Saturday.
But should people keep texting you and begging you for them?
Every day, all day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
never stop. Actually, DM me on Instagram. I'll give you his personal number, and you can text him directly.
Yeah, great. That's
his home address.
That is awesome.
I actually don't have his home address.
Once people get your cell phone number, boy, it's all over. That is no fun.
Yeah, I learned that lesson early.
What do you mean? You mean giving it to people?
Yeah, giving it to customers.
Oh, yeah, no, not that. I mean, mine ended up on a bathroom wall when I was in Pittsburgh. Like some angry ex-boyfriend of some girl I was seeing put it on them. Yeah, that was no fun. Well, I mean, you change your number, but still, it's a giant pain in the ass.
Changing my number right now would be so pain in the ass. Just so many people.
So many people. New phone. Who dis?
Mm-hmm.
Is what you'd have to say. The Guardians play tonight. They're going for the sweep of the Chicago Cubs. 2-1 was the final last night. Guardians won on Monday, too, 9-8. That was a bit more of a barn burner, but they'll play them again tonight. That is a 6:40 first pitch. We will duck out a few minutes prior and make room for that. Apparently, that game last night got some coverage because the guy doing the television coverage for the Guardians made some comment just off the cuff, and everybody acted like it was some giant goddamn thing. I think this is the guy that does the TV, Rick Manning. Is that the guy that does the TV side?
Yeah.
Sixth inning of the game last night. Guardians outfielder Jay Honksy Knoll hit a 2-run homer off of relief pitcher Drew Smyly, Smyly. These are not real names.
Minutes.
Huh?
2 hours and 46 minutes.
You know what, Mary?
Oh, you got the Bill treatment.
I forgot to do it already.
Uh-huh. Jay Honksy Knoll hits a 2-run homer off of a pitcher. And this is apparently what Rick Manning said when they were during the coverage there. Hold on, let me find it.
There's a ball hammered, deep left, way out of here. Big Christmas and a one-horse open sleigh, rounding the bases after an absolute missile of a home run, and the Guardians take the lead 2-1. My goodness.
Oh, Smyly, he wants to kill himself. He hung him a breaking ball, and boy, Noel took advantage of it.
Yeah.
He wants to kill himself.
Well, apparently that's all it takes to make news anymore is saying that guy wants to kill himself. Oh, people were just beside themselves. Oh, my God. Oh, can you believe? Yeah, well, you guys know how professional sports works? That guy probably did want to kill himself. Guy in the Cubs. Fires one off. Anyway, that was over there on the TV side. But on the radio side, you'll hear Guardians baseball tonight, 640, with Rosie and Hammy and the whole Hee-Haw gang here on your FM home for Cleveland Guardians baseball, 100.7 WMMS. And the iHeartRadio app. I saw that the Browns grabbed some kid who went to Bay High School. It's not my neck of the woods. That's where my young child will eventually attend school. Bay Village High School alumnus, class of 2015. A kid named Rex Sunahara. He's been in the league for a little bit. They grabbed him, the Dolphins or somebody grabbed him. And then he was on the practice squads. But he's going to wear number 50 for the Browns. You heard of this kid? I don't know that he's really made his mark yet. He went to WVU. He's a Mountaineer.
Yeah, I don't.
He was on the practice squads for the Dolphins and the Stillers.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of practice squad players unless they are on Hard Knocks and then they sing karaoke, and then usually what happens is they'll feature a guy on Hard Knocks. It's a great formula. It works. It gets me every time. And they'll be like, "Here's this guy. He's worked so hard. He's got a great personality. He's positive. He's just salt of the earth kind of hardworking player that you want to back."
They're stacking it all up for you.
And then they show him hurt his knee.
Oh, no.
And they're like, and now he's cut.
Well, that's what they do. It's like the American Idol setup.
Yeah.
Right? When they spend a lot of time with some rando, either something great is coming or something terrible is coming.
And sometimes it's great on Hard Knocks, but a lot of times it's just and there goes his knee.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Well, thanks for spoiling it for me, Bill.
Oh.
Sometimes it's a shoulder or something.
Yeah. So, I'm being told his name is not pronounced Jay Honksy.
Oh, what? It's not?
That, I say fake news. Hashtag fake news. I might be the first person to say that. So let's try see if we can make that a hashtag. I was on Facebook. I was posting something on Facebook for the show. It's usually the only time I'm ever on. I'm not on my personal page very often. I just don't really use Facebook. But I'll go for maintenance and check it, make sure I'm not ignoring messages from people or whatever. And I saw terrible, terrible news. I saw that a guy that I worked with on the air in Chicago died. I guess he had cancer briefly or something. He was just a year older than me, just this great dude who had been on the air there with me for a little bit, and he made his way. Standard radio career. He had been on the air in Salt Lake City and Dallas and all these great. But he had been, for about the last maybe 8 years or so, he was running a radio station in Milwaukee. So I see that, so I'm bummed out by that because I could just come across that. And then I see the mom of my old co-host in Chicago, my buddy Jim, who died probably 9 years ago. I think we just had the anniversary of his death. His mom.
We're cursed, by the way, Mary.
I'm sorry?
I see that.
What?
We're cursed.
Oh, you cursed.
You know a lot of dead people.
Well, I've lived a long time. Yes, well, I don't know them anymore. I knew them, and now they're dead. I know that they're dead. I don't still know them. But anyway, yes, a lot of my friends and colleagues have passed away. No connection to me. But I see my buddy's mom post something about, like, Tim Walz's family is worth $200 million. And why? And people are like, no. What? No. He's like famously the only guy in Congress or who didn't have stocks and blah, 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 Like, these are the stories over the past couple of weeks. Tim Walz, Kamala Harris's running mate, he and his wife have like a net worth of $300,000 or something like that. All in, right? Guy was a teacher and a coach and all, not a rich guy. And she's posting this, why don't they talk about this? I'm like, oh, no. Again, I didn't know his mom very well, and she is a boomer mom, so it tracks, but it was a jarring post to see come up, because he was the best. But we all eventually diverge in one way or another from our parents. But
Not me.
anyway, not Bill.
Nope.
He has stayed the straight and narrow the whole time. And he'd be too modest to tell you, but I'll say it. He's a model for the rest of us, Mary.
I know it.
A model.
Who are you telling?
You.
You.
Hey, Alan. I was listening to the podcast from yesterday, and at the top of the show you were talking about the different kinds of boots, and I don't appreciate the way that you ostrich-sized Mary for being the only one that didn't like to wear bird skin on her feet. All right, I love you. Bye.
Yeah, you hear what he did there, Mary?
I see what he did.
By the way, a couple
You're not
of
going to
people.
give him how much time is left?
He's not on the show.
A couple of people pointed out, on the subject of people were trolling you, saying that you didn't deserve to wear cowboy boots.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have cowboy boots, but I have shoveled horse crap, and I have shoveled ostrich crap, and I have shoveled all kinds of animal crap, and I don't have cowboy boots.
Maybe you should.
So if Mary wants to have them and wear them, again, I would have loved to have turned the ostriches that I had to keep an eye on into boots. I would have liked for one of the ostriches to watch me turn the other one into boots. Just angry, angry, vile creatures. And maybe we didn't see eye to eye. Obviously.
Because their eyes are on the side of their head.
Way up there. Mine down here. And in the side of their head. Yeah. Alan, did you see that Parma wants to replace all of their squad cars? I did see that.
With what? Wienermobiles?
I'm hoping Wienermobiles. I'm hoping those e-bike tricycles. That'd be pretty rad. Maybe horses. I know Cleveland has mounted police, but you don't see them very often anymore.
Those, pump horses. You know what I'm saying?
Like on a playground?
Yeah.
Or?
Well, but they move, but they go up and down, but they kind of have what's that called? Some sort
Like
of
a pneumatic thing on it?
Yeah.
Or yeah, okay.
But it's
You mean like
You're
the train car, like the push-pull train car that goes down with two people on it? And
not quite that. It's a single person thing, but it's just like a pump thing.
Pump horse.
I just think it'd be a very funny scene to see.
Well,
them
maybe they could do that.
Chasing people down the street on those.
That's the sound of the police.
James Blair is the police chief there in Parma.
Unicycle police. That'd be funny.
Penny farthing cops.
Mhm.
How about that?
That's a good one.
And they need content on those side channels. Put that on Tubi.
Wasn't there a rollerblading cop show?
That was Reno 911, wasn't it? I don't know.
Well, they would bust Nick Swartzen's character for roller skating. Well, not for roller skating, but for being a prostitute. But he roller skated a lot. But no, there was a show that Mario Lopez was on.
Oh, God. Yeah, I kind of remember that.
And I think it was like a beach cop show, and one of the cops were
Beach cop?
Yeah, they were like beach cops.
Pacific Blue.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I think some of the cops were on rollerblades because rollerblades were real big at the time.
Well, I was going to say, if they're patrolling Venice Beach, maybe they were undercover. You look like Mario Lopez. You don't want to cover up all that with a uniform. You want to be undercover. So the Parma Police Department wants to replace their aging cruiser fleet. They said, we normally keep 30 vehicles, and we have 27 Tahoes right now. It's an aging fleet. We have 13 Tahoes at over 100,000 miles. And not to put too fine a point on it, not to blow my own horn, but they asked me if I could work out a little bit of a marketing ad campaign for them to get the word out. And so I did.
Parma police, replace this van.
Now, I don't know if it's going to do anything for them, but I'm pleased with where we're starting off.
That's the whole ad?
That's the whole ad, Bill. You know, they found in market research and studies, we know this all too well in the broadcasting biz, that people's attention spans very, very short, Bill. You got to get them. You got to just get them right from the jump. And you don't want to muddy the message. You don't want to be too clever. And that says it all. So they're in the process of buying a whole bunch of Chevy Silverados over there in Parma. So, I was watching, we were watching a show called Mayor of Kingstown. It's a Jeremy Renner show, one of these 400 shows that the Yellowstone guy writes and slaps on television, Taylor Sheridan. One of them is called Mayor of Kingstown, and Jeremy Renner is, it's set in a kind of indiscriminate Detroit-ish town in Michigan. And I'm watching it, I'm like, boy, cops have cool cars now, right? They're driving, your muscle car, Bill?
Yeah.
They're driving those cars or like Challengers or Chargers. Back in the day, and older cops or retired law enforcement know this, they're tooling around in old Crown Vics. Now they got muscle cars like yours. What do you drive?
A Dodge Challenger.
Right.
V6.
Yeah, muscle car.
All-wheel
Right.
drive.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, muscle car. A lot of cops are driving those around. They don't want to. Used to be you'd get out of your patrol car at the end of the day, like, oh, I'm so happy to be out of that Crown Victoria. But now they're like, I want to have that car at home too. I want a muscle car. I want a Bill Squire muscle car. So yes, in answer to your question, I did see that story.
Yeah.
And I have a little bit of a hand in it. The ostriches probably wanted to turn you into boots too, somebody said.
I was looking up boots after our conversation yesterday, and I did find a pair that are hot. They're purple crocodile. And I was like, dude, I would wear the hell out of these. $1,800.
I was going to say, I suggested crocodile to you yesterday.
And I said I would do crocodile because they're mean.
Right.
And then you said, well, ostriches are mean.
They are.
But crocodiles are also dinosaurs. They've been around for hundreds of years. I don't feel
Or
bad
birds.
killing them.
Ostriches, dinosaurs are birds. So ostriches have been
Did
around.
I just say ostriches are dinosaurs or crocodiles?
You said crocodiles are dinosaurs, but birds were dinosaurs.
But not the ostrich.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I
You don't think that a dinosaur evolved into an ostrich?
No.
I mean, an ostrich looks like it's in the middle of evolution.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like it's achieved full form yet. They're flightless. I don't know why you'd evolve into that, but
They're fast.
boy, they're fast.
Did you have to chase one?
One of them got a little cantankerous.
Not faster than my muscle car.
Not faster than Bill's muscle car.
How many ostrich powers is your muscle car? Instead of horsepower.
I think
500
I think it's like
ostrich
730 ostrich power.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, ostrich leather is
A lot
very
of boots.
valuable. The eggs are huge, and feed a whole family. But I think there's only two kinds of ostrich. I don't know what their status is in the world of conservation. I don't know if any of them. I don't think they're endangered. But yeah. So you don't want to spend $1,800 on purple ostrich boots or crocodile boots.
Crocodile. It's Italian calf and crocodile.
You know why those are so expensive?
Crocodile.
Because the purple crocodile is so rare.
Well, I knew that.
Yeah. Usually they're green or gray or dark.
No, Brian and I are doing the whole if we win at the casino, what are we going to do thing. Like if you win the lottery, what would you buy?
Is this you and Brian, or
Wait,
is
the
this
lottery
you?
or at the casino?
Because we already know he's like, I'm gonna save it, send my kid to college.
I was going to say,
Very
yeah.
annoying.
The word "save it" never even
Yeah.
occurs to Mary. She's
Not
like, "What am I
one
going to
time.
do?" Does the word "save" ever enter? She's like,
Never
"Nope."
One day of my life. Well, because we're going to the casino on Friday. We're having our sex adventure at the casino resort Friday night. And so I said, I have $175 in free play. And I'm like, if we use
That's
this
still
free
the sex
play-
thing, or that's the casino thing?
The free play is not dollar amounts between Brian and I.
I see. You don't charge him.
No. Hotel free play means something different than casino free play. But casino free play, I have $175. And I was like, it's money you can't withdraw. You physically have to spend it on a slot machine.
But is that also money that goes quickly? That amount?
It depends, because you
Okay.
could spend $1 at a time, or you could do, and that's what I said. I was like, if we did like a $50 spins or $25 spins,
I
we
see.
could potentially hit something really big.
Yep.
And then it was like, so what would we do with the money? And dumbass was like, I'll pay off my car.
Why is that dumb?
Get a new roof. I'm like,
Yes!
Your answers suck, dude.
Because then if you buy something, then you have that thing.
Yeah.
But then what?
Then I have
Then you get a
purple
hole in- then you get a-
crocodile boots.
They get a hole in your roof.
But that's what I sent him. I sent him the pair of crocodile boots. He's like, you have cowboy boots. I was like, but these ones are purple. And he goes, okay, yeah, they are cool. And I was like, they're $1,800. He's like, you're out of your mind.
So I wonder if there's the opposite ends of the spectrum there on the slot machines are the dollar slots, where your money would go a lot farther, but it's way less likely to pay out. The other end, big money slots, more likely to pay out. What's the sweet spot? Is there one?
Well,
$10 slots, $5, $20?
So the way that it works is that it's all averages and it's all statistics, that what you're describing is denomination. So if it's a penny slot or a dollar slot, the denomination is a penny or a dollar. Technically, the higher the denomination, so let's say a $100 slot per spin versus a 30-cent,
Yeah.
the higher the denomination, the more likely it is to pay out.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Is there
Yes.
a sweet spot for like where it's high enough and a good likelihood of it paying out?
I like
Because
to
you
play.
you got to figure the $1 aren't going to do dick, and the
Well-
50 maybe, but it's like 10 or 20.
It
like
depends on how much money you have to play with. So
Yeah.
I usually take a couple $100. I'm not going in there with $5,000. So I find a sweet spot of around $5 a spin on a 10-cent denomination.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not the lowest, it's not the highest, but I feel like that is usually where I can play and have fun. So like $175, I can spin a little, maybe get a bonus game, and sometimes I'll go down to like $2 a spin. If I win, sometimes I'll go up to like 10.
How do you split that with him?
So
Not
this
if you
is the-
win. Do you, or is that 175 all yours to play?
No, so this is the rule I gave him because he hates spending money so much and he's so cheap. I said, I'm going to give you $200 that you have to spend.
Oh, I see.
You have to gamble it, okay? I just want to see you die gambling away $200. But I told him the rule is anything he wins with that $200 he can keep. So if he
And then he
spends
breaks
that-
up with her.
Right. I was like, so
Ruin the
if he-
casino for her forever.
If he
There you
puts
go.
it, that might be the best thing that ever happened to me, to be honest with you. If he puts in $200 and he gets it up to $500 and decides I want to cash out, he can do that. That's his $200.
Yeah, and he probably would.
Yes, he would try to cash out at $240 and be like,
Well,
"What?
yeah, I get
This
it.
is a
He's
win."
still up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we were playing that game and he was like, I'll pay off my card. And I'm like, I'm going to buy 3 pairs of these crocodile boots. Maybe ostrich boots. Maybe I'll buy the $700 ostrich boots
Yeah,
too.
listen, it's your money, dude. You're a single gal. You got no kids. You don't have to worry about it. Just you, right?
Me and the Dutch.
That's a sweet spot. All right, I got to take a break. If you want to send me a text, 35192. I want to go see the Descendants and the Circle Jerks. Oh, man. I think it might be 3 of the 4 original Circle Jerks coming around, too. They're going to play September 13th at the Agora. I will hook you up with a pair coming back.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7